Looking at the landscape we live in through the objective eyes of a cartographer, it is composed of a multitude of spatially well-defined objects such as settlements, roads, vegetation areas, or morphological features. To enable users of geographic information systems to represent these objects, to spatially relate them to each other under various aspects, and thus to gain new insights, these objects must be compiled and made accessible in a digital model of our environment. Also, for the administration, planning, and development of the limited resource space, the availability of such data in a current geodata infrastructure is essential for our society. The geobasic data, or Geobasisdaten in German, of the AFIS, ALKIS, ATKIS, briefly AAA model, constitutes such a digital representation of a land surface in Germany. Understanding it can be the basis for developing a variety of applications that contribute to solving a wide range of spatial questions. The AAA data model mainly comprises three information systems: the official control point information, or Amtliches Festpunkt-Informationssystem AFIS, which includes location, height, and gravity survey control points, as well as GPS reference stations. Parcels and buildings are found in the official real estate Kadastre, or Amtliches Liegenschaftskataster ALKIS. The official cartographic information system, or Amtliches Kartografisches Informationssystem ATKIS, in turn, reflects the essential topographical characteristics of the landscapes in digital models. For most applications, the data in ALKIS and ATKIS are crucial. The datasets are available as point, line, area, or volume data, which are provided with metadata. The basic schematic structure of these datasets is the same for all objects in the AAA model and is described in the AAA Application Schema or Anwendungsschema. The application schema is modularly composed of the AAA Basic Schema or Basisschema and the AAA Subject Schema or Fachschema. The basic schema defines a series of metadata common to all objects in the AAA schema. These include, for example, the object type as a numerical code, a unique identifier, the lifespan interval, or information about the spatial reference and geometric shape of the object. This general, subject-neutral description allows the structure to be used for standardized documentation of geodata. Only in the subject schema, or Fachschema, of the information systems AFIS, ALKIS, and ATKIS are specific object properties recorded. Objects become subject objects and inherit the basic information of the basic schema. They expand this by attributes which make it possible to uniquely reference the individual objects and to store the function and object-specific characteristics. Both schemas are inseparably linked to the application schema, as each subject object can only be meaningfully assigned to a subclass of the basic schema. To be able to specifically address and evaluate objects, the documentation of the subject schemas of the AAA information systems or the application schema is essential for handling the geobasic data. Here, the depth of information contained in the data and the criteria by which they are collected are fully evident. These application and subject schemas are accessible as text files or in HTML format. Beyond the pure vector data, other data also belong to the AAA model. Thus, the official cartographic information system ATKIS also includes additional models such as the digital terrain model DGM, digital orthophotos DOP, and the digital topographic map DTK. The structure of the data model is also used for the provision of geodata that are independent of the AAA information systems AFIS, ALKIS, and ATKIS. The geobasic data are available for download as geodatabases specific to each federal state in Germany. They can also be accessed as web services via Web Mapping Services WMS and Web Feature Services WFS. This enables flexible use as WebGIS applications. Some federal states have already made geobasic data part of their freely available data. At the European scale, the datasets are integrated into the Inspire data model. Geobasic data, or Geobasisdaten, enable users to answer various spatial questions in different application scenarios. They are maintained and catalogued in the datasets AFIS, ATKIS, and ALKIS, each tailored to specific purposes. The attributes of the geodata and the datasets are documented in the application schema, or Anwendungsschema, and the derived object type catalog. Various access options allow users flexible use of the data in GIS and WebGIS applications.